Okay, so we've solved a system of equations using a system of 2 by 2 using Cramer's rule. Now we are going to solve a system of three equations and three variables, again, using Cramer's rule. And the process is exactly the same. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the determinant of the original matrix. So let's go and do that. So why don't you do that while I do it? So we go through and we find the determinant, and when you are finished, you should have gotten that. So negative 14. Okay, so we found the determinant of the original. Now we are going to solve for x. So this is exactly the same thing that we did when we solved the 2 by 2, and that is what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new determinant. So I'm going to replace the variable that I'm looking for. So in this case, I'm looking to solve for x. So I'm going to replace the x column. So this column right here, let's see, that column right there where I've got that little pink dot next to, I'm going to replace that with the solution column. We'll call it or the right-hand side. So in other words, where that yellow dot is. So let's go and do that. So again, I'm replacing the x column. So the x column now becomes 18, negative 13, 11. And then the other columns stay the same. And I'm going to need a little more room, so let's get rid of this. So the y column, again, it stays the same as it originally was. So negative 4, 1, negative 3. And the z column, too, stays the same. And remember, just like when we did 2 by 2, we're going to divide that by the value of the original determinant. So we're going to divide it by negative 14. And we are going to solve this like we normally do. So what we're going to end up getting is we are going to get negative 28 divided by negative 14, which is 2. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the y's. In other words, I'm going to solve for y. So in this case, right, I'm going to replace my y column with my answer column, my right-hand side, where that yellow dot column. So let's do it. So again, now our x column stays the same as it was originally, and the y column gets replaced. Whoops, I messed that up, so let's do that again. I was supposed to replace the y column, and I did not. So let's replace it. Okay. Oh, that's pretty bad, too. That's supposed to be an 11, but I don't know what that looks like. So, and we replaced the y column with the right-hand side, and now we're going to just keep going here. And again, we divide that by negative 14. So when you solve that, what you should get is you should get 14 divided by negative 14, or 1. Okay, so we're going to do this process one more time, and we're going to solve for z. So let's see if I can fit this. I think I can fit this. So let's solve for z. So remember, what we're going to do is we are now going to replace the z column with the right-hand side. So the x column stays the same. The y column stays the same. The z column becomes the answer column, or that right-hand side. So 18, negative 13, and 11. And again, that all gets divided by that negative 14. So when we simplify that, we are going to get negative 56 divided by negative 14, which is 4. So our solution is alphabetical order, x, y, z, so it's going to be 2, 1, 2, negative 1, that's a negative. That should have been a -2, -1, and 4.